Hi everybody, welcome
Hello.
back. Welcome back. She's here.
It's been a long time. Shouldn't
back.
have left you.
Shouldn't have left you. It's been a
I know.
long time.
Hello people, how are we today? Hope we find you well. See how I'm sounding grown.
You sound grown, bitch.
I hope we're finding you well. All is well.
All is good with you and your
With
families.
you and your families and everybody.
She grown. She been away to meditate and then she came back.
Now I'm back. I'm all
and
grown.
she's a better person.
I'm a better person.
All
you
right,
know.
so we're diving straight into it because we don't want to do this.
No,
Let's
no,
dive straight into it. We need to talk about how karma, right? You know how karma is a bitch,
And
but
what? Cuss around.
You know that whole shit that. Because I think Karma, she's been on vacation. She's been holidaying.
She's gone somewhere.
She's not doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Or she's got favorites.
You think?
She's got a selective few that she's like, okay, for these people, I'm gonna deal with Karma real quick. But for like people like us, like me, okay, she's just like,
there's no point.
This one.
No, but it's not right. You know what? I don't know if it's just us, but you know, like when you've been like in a relationship with someone or the first person that's ever hurt your feelings or somebody that just did you wrong, completely wrong, and then you didn't react and you're like, you know what, I'm a bigger person, wakosara kasara, you know, come as a bitch, come and go and deal with you because I'm a good person and everything, and then you let things ride because you're like, nah, the way this man did me wrong, surely the world, the universe is gonna come back time, and then something really bad is gonna happen.
Meanwhile, while the universe is dealing with you, it's gonna deal with me. My life is gonna be on the up and up,
and you're
right?
gonna be on the down and down. Because
right?
I mean, there's satisfaction in their misery, right?
Yeah,
there's satisfaction
obviously, because
in
you
their
suffered,
misery.
right?
Yeah, I suffered, so it's only fair that you have a really miserable life. I don't want you to die or anything. Just really have a miserable life of mine. He did me so much wrong. Like the level of wrongness, like you can't react. It's too much. It's like a book. It's like a book. So I was like, you know what, Molly, you grown. Yeah? What goes around? Cuss around. Right? You're not gonna react. You know, you're a good person. The universe
all is well.
All is well. And you know how the universe
is just
with
mystical.
energies.
Mystical.
The universe is gonna turn around and coming back to you. You know what I'm saying?
And then your life is just gonna go. You're gonna meet this man, Ciara type thing. Right?
You know that Ciara comeback, right? The whole Ciara comeback.
And then he's gonna be there,
miserable, looking at you and thinking, "Oh my God, I made a really big mistake." Because there is so much joy in their misery, like you don't even. There's satisfaction in their misery. So anyway, I bumped into this ex, right? Because obviously I'm out in the streets, walking around the streets day and night. I'm in these streets, right?
Trying to mind business that pays you.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Literally in the streets.
In the streets, day and fucking night, right? Sometimes you're stressed out. Sometimes you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. Dealing with all sorts of motherfuckers, right? All sorts of motherfuckers. And then I was just like, in the streets, I see him holding hands with his new wife. They're wearing matching t-shirts. I'm like, shoes. Must be nice. Wearing matching shoes.
And you're there with your Audi bag.
Bro!
Not even Waitrose bag.
Audi bag, fam! But, my nigga, you're not supposed to be this happy. Because they're all lovey-dovey up and looking into each other's eyes. And I'm thinking,
wait a minute.
Wait, where did this go wrong? It's Karma really a bitch. It's Karma really a bitch.
It's the same thing with me and the specific ex. He's the one who did me wrong. And it's like, why are you posting profile pictures? Happy? Like, why? Who does that? That's rude.
It's like, so rude. Okay. You did me wrong, right? But you're happy.
You're happy. I'm still in these streets,
walking around.
I can't even take no profile picture.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Some people would say the person he was back then is different. He's grown from that. But for my own inner satisfaction, I just want to see a little bit of suffering.
A little bit of misery.
Right?
You know.
Because the text and the calls of I'm sorry, they're not really.
You want to see that they're suffering, so you're like, come as the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what we're doing this year, 2020? 2020, what's happening, is We are cutting that shit out.
Slashing
tires. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what I think. You make me miserable. I'm gonna make you fucking miserable double time. 2020. You get me?
2020 vision.
2020 vision.
2020 action.
Right? 2020
Because
action. Exactly.
Karma is like she's picky.
You know all my exes that are watching and that are happy. Yeah. Fuck you, you motherfuckers. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
They're out here kicking.
Relax.
But do you actually realize that you hurt my feelings? Like, I'm the woman I am today because of your motherfucking ass.
I'm damaged. Emotionally.
Listen, if you hear me with your eyes telling you that Karma's a bitch, then I'm lying. Because now, you do me wrong, I do you wrong. Period. Like we 50-50. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. I'm slashing tires, I'm doing everything that I'm not supposed to be doing because Karma, it's either she's on vacation or she's a myth.
Just doesn't, yeah.
Or she's just a myth. Or she works for certain people.
But even when it's not relationships, there are some people that you come across. Evil people, right? And it's like you see them progressing in life, or you know personally that this girl or this guy, he is a nasty person, but morals, right?
And dignity, humility,
and
respect,
humanity, organizations, vegetables, everything, right? I've got everything.
Must have been having babies, naming their children, names of the children that we're going to have. My God. My God. No, man, no.
There's even a girl on my Facebook who was one of my ex's mistresses. Do you know, it came to a situation where, she used to say shit to me over the phone. And I'm so proud of myself because even at 18, 17, I knew that it's not worth it to fight over a guy. All types of names. Oh, you be. Oh, come here. Let's fight. Whatever. She said a lot of things. If I was someone else, I would have gotten in the car, driven there, and you know what? It's not worth it. So, she did all these things. She said all of these things to me. I even messaged her after, asking her, I've never done anything wrong to you. I'll show you the messages. They're in my Facebook. I've never done anything wrong to you. He wronged both of us here. Why are you mad at me for? And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, yada yada yada. And then still after that whole conversation, we're back to the fuck yous and everything. And I'm just saying, who's the married one, huh?
Are you serious?
Yeah. With extra kids and all of that.
A happy life. And you're out here in the streets like... So we're literally here in the streets. Yeah.
Okay, so should I have fought her then? Like, is being that person, does it get you somewhere in life? That do you need to be aggressive? So now she's on Facebook. Kids, more kids. Praise Jesus, the Lord. Sunday. Girl. Sunday church. Jesus, the Lord. I'm not a hater. I've got nothing against. Then.
Girl, what about that motherfucking bitch from work? That motherfucking bitch.
As for her, listen. Hear me out.
Wait a minute.
I have never been in a fight, right? Never been in a physical altercation, but
this one is on site. This one,
right?
And it's gonna be forever.
Fam.
Forever.
I will take my wig off, right?
On site.
I don't know how, what happens.
Oh my God. I don't even know. Okay, I don't know how to start because it needs to go somewhere. People need to understand why there's a. Woo!
The thing is,
woo!
For me personally, when
Lord.
it comes to friendships, I can't say interested or good at. I'm not interested really in making new friends because I feel like people are not honest, people are not loyal, and people like to say they've got your back when they really don't, right? So for me, I feel like females, there's issues there. So for me, the few friends that I have, I've known them from way back. So this particular girl, I was working with her, right?
No, and I was no. You got her the job. So let's start from there. Let's start from the beginning, right? My sister, yeah, because now
can't.
she's talking off emotion. Let's not talk off emotion. Let's talk off realistically. Realistically? Is it realistically? The realist of things.
Realistically.
Right. The realist of things.
Realistically.
So my sister got this girl a job, right? Because she saw her, you know, she was struggling, and my sister's like, listen, no, I've got work at my workplace.
We worked at the same place.
Oh, and then you got a better job.
I left that. Before we even go there.
Oh Lord.
Was she not fired from that job?
She was.
I packed her stuff because the owners, I'm a living carer. The owners were like, let's just put all her stuff in bin bags and put them outside for her to come and get. I packed every single thing down to her undies in bags, in suitcases, and I brought them to my house and I said, look here, whenever you're ready, come and get them. Right? Continue.
Okay.
So we both left. Didn't we make a scene even?
Yes.
Remember, I was pissed.
Because she was pissed on her behalf, right? And even when she left the workplace, she was giving the employers prop.
That's immoral.
Okay, so
Wow.
let's fast forward. My sister gets
now.
another job. At the other job, they're like, listen, we're really desperate. Have you got somebody that you know that can work? Somebody reliable, whatever. My sister's like, nah. Let me get this.
Let's call her Kendra.
Kendra. So Kendra, call Kendra. Kendra, there's a job, blah, blah, blah. My sis gets Kendra this job, right? And everything is all good.
We're working perfectly.
Perfectly together. And then, what happened?
And I used to tell her, me making friends, because I've been backstabbed so much by female friends that right now I can't. I would rather have men's troubles, money troubles, but not like friendship. Because friendship or sisterhood is where I should be able to go to talk about all these. So I can't put friendship troubles on top of everything else. I can't. So we literally used to have these conversations. Yeah, I know what you mean. Having too many friends, it's not worth it. Yada.
Right? Kendra left there. And I was working in London. Right? So in London, they were desperate for staff. And I said to my sis, is Kendra still looking for a job? My sister's like, yeah, Kendra, man, she's still looking for a job. So I call Kendra. I'm like, Kendra, listen, yeah, I know you're my sister's friend, but anyway, you all have worked together. Here's the thing, there's a job here. But
you do this.
You do this. But here at my workplace, what happens is we have to work as a team. So since my sis trusts you as a friend, I trust you as a friend. Because you know, sometimes when you're at work, you kind of
do like stuff.
50 Shades of Grey.
41999.
41999
011 things, right?
You know what I'm saying? So like, listen, as long as we work as a team, as long as we're together in this, because I had been working with my other work colleagues like for the longest time, we never had not one problem. So Kendra comes to this workplace and I'm like, listen, this is what we do here. We do 1, 2, 3. Don't fucking snitch. This is how you do. You cover my back, I cover your back. That's how we roll.
We get paid
Sisterhood. At the end of the day, we get paid. She's like, yeah. I got you. So obviously, we're seniors. She's not. And I think there was this level of enviness. Whatever. She seemed like a good person. Every Sunday she's at church. When she gets the opportunity, she's telling you about how Jesus is Christ. And I'm like, okay, Jesus is Lord. I hear you, girl. And she's talking about how, you know, she would never have a child out of wedlock. And because, okay, I'm like, hey, I had a child out of wedlock. It wasn't my plan. But she's like, yeah, you know, but right now we're gonna think about it because Jesus is what? Jesus is Lord. I'm like, and, you know what, girl?
And Ephesians 1 verse 65, whatever says, right? Have conversations. I will talk about the guy I was dating at that time. And, you know, I don't know how to explain it. You know, you can feel her disappointment. Like if I say, okay, yeah, I'm just going to see so-and-so. She'll be like, oh, okay. Anyway, I'll talk to you. They're thinking,
what's the problem?
What's the problem?
So anyway, let's fast forward. Those things, a lot of things that happened. But
yeah, I feel like there's the story and then there's
So there's so many things in between the story.
Yeah.
So let's climb up from here now. Let's go there. So we're working in the future. We're working. So me, I'm telling her, my sis, you know, don't snitch. We don't snitch around here. Snitches get what? Stitches. We don't snitch around this workplace. This is how we roll. 1 2 3 4 1 triple 9. That's how we. At the end of the day, we're getting paid. Yeah, we're getting paid. The job is being done.
That's it.
Anything else outside the job? No one needs to know. Nobody's in danger. Nobody needs to know. Right? Cool.
That's it.
Not knowing that the whole time she wanted my position. Right? The whole time she was snitching to my manager. Every single time. Like, tamales. So my manager now is making these innuendos over text message.
Inconspicuous
text message like, oh, Tamale, can you make sure when you do this, you do that? And I'm like, how does she know this? Like, where's this information coming from? Because I know it's definitely not from my other work colleagues because we're all in the same system. You understand? And I'm like, I asked her. I was like, Kendra, do you know what's this happening? Me, I don't know anything.
No.
I only speak for myself. I really don't know anything. So now an incident happened at work and everybody was covering each other's back. We're like, okay, this is what we're all going to say that happened. Okay? We cover each other's back, downward plan. So the managers come, they're interviewing everybody. What was so-and-so doing at this time? What was so-and-so doing at this time? Everybody said the same story. Except for what? For Kendra. I didn't know this. Kendra goes and says, no, I can only speak for myself. This is what I did on this day, and this is exactly what happened. So what everybody else is saying, they're speaking for themselves. I can only speak for me. So if you're going to ask me what Tamale was doing on that day,
I don't know.
I don't know. So I'm telling my work colleagues, I'm like, you know what? I feel like it's Kendra. They're like, no, she's very honest.
But even before that, remember there were so many incidences with the new people, with Kendra.
There were so many this story will take 3 hours.
It's gonna take 3
so
hours.
we'll have to cut it real short. But what I'm saying is there were so many incidences to the point where I got to a point where my manager was being really weird with me, right? And she said, Tamale, this is what's happening right now. This is what's gonna happen. As a manager, right, I have to take it further. Because now somebody has whistleblowed. So your position, we have to remove you from your position and put Kendra, right, in your position for now. Because there's inconsistencies. And I'm like, please just tell me the truth. All this information that you've got, where have you been getting it from? And they're like, no, all this information, Tamale, we're telling you, we've got it from Kendra. And I've been at that work for 3 years. I've been here for 3 years. There's never been an issue.
Right.
All of a sudden, Kendra has come. There's an issue. Don't you think maybe it's Kendra? They're like, well, I mean, if somebody whistleblowers, we have to take action. The steps. I was like, you know what? To make life easy, I'm stepping out. I don't want drama at work. I'm done. I'm stepping out. I packed my bags. I went back to Leeds. I nearly had a physical altercation with this girl. But obviously, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. So I had to take myself out of that situation so I don't be ghetto. Because I'm not trying to be ghetto. Like, you know what I mean? She got me. So I'm telling my other work colleagues, I'm like, okay, guess what? The manager told me that Kendra, my sister's homie, yeah? Kendra, the one who's the homie, yeah? Is the one who destroyed my job.
The whole thing.
The whole thing because she wanted my position.
Came down.
And I was just like, wow. And everybody was just like, nah, Tims. I'm like, for real, for real. For real, for real. And when she was confronted, apparently she was confronted when I had left because I wasn't even going to stay in that job. No. Because if I stayed there, I don't know, I would have been arrested. Straight up, you know. And I'm thinking, I'm the one that brought you in, bitch. I brought you in, this motherfucker. I'm the one who brought you in.
I'm the one who used to tell you that I do not like backstabbers.
I'm the one who used to tell you.
We had a whole conversation, my guy, right? And we even agreed. We had a whole conversation. We had a whole conversation about backstabbing bitch-ass bitches, right?
Listen, but come as a bitch worked there.
It worked.
It worked.
Because like 2 weeks afterwards.
2 weeks after she was sacked. She was sacked and I got a better job anyway.
Right.
Straight after. But she was sacked. But what I'm saying is like, it's these kind of people that are just devious and evil and just
like
backstabbing and they progress in life. But did we deviate from the subject? Because what are we talking about?
No, it's still the same about karma. Although karma almost worked in this.
Almost worked on this one. But it kind of didn't because I think she's doing good now.
I don't know. I done blocked her everywhere. I blocked her everywhere.
I blocked her everywhere.
eBay, because I felt like, and I don't like people that know that they've wronged you, and then they act all nonchalant about it, like they don't know.
They don't know what they did.
Like,
you should try to send you a message.
She sent me a message because I had deleted her number. Sent me a message. Oh, hey, how you doing? And I replied, I'm like, I'm good, thanks. Sorry, who's this? And she's like, oh, there's a job in Oxford if you want it. It's Kendra.
And my sister looked at the phone and she breathed. My sister started breathing. I'm like, babe, what are you breathing for? She's like, guess who just texted me? I'm like, what? She's like, it's Kendra. She wants us to work together. I said, that bitch, yeah? That bitch, Kendra, better know. On fucking site.
You from nowhere, you're just gonna, and then I should reply, oh really? In Oxford? Where, girl? In my mind, I was typing, and then I thought,
like, it's not, I ain't doing this shit. This shit is not for me. Sometimes it's very wise to kind of just step out of it.
It is.
Just don't. Like, I'm just not gonna.
Because you say a whole lot of shit when you're angry.
Yeah.
And like, when the day comes when we have a conversation, I pray that I'll be level-headed.
But she's not the kind of person that...
I pray.
But babe, you know the way...
breathe in the wrong direction, Lord.
Babe, but you know she's not the kind of person where you can even have a conversation with her, because she's going to make your blood boil with her responses.
Yeah, because she's going to be all nonchalant about it.
Yeah, with her responses. And she's going to start talking about Jesus and enthusiasm and chapter 5.
Listen. We're all Christians here, right?
Right.
But don't be throwing the Bible verses at me every 24 seconds in a conversation, and then in the same breath you're doing dumbass bullshit.
People do us wrong, you know, and most of them they're okay.
But that's what I mean.
They're doing good, and we're just out here in the streets.
That's
like,
what I mean.
bro.
Like, so, like, I feel like you need to pick a struggle when it comes to relationships. Either you're for me or you're against me. Don't.
Period.
Don't try and be both, because that's one thing I do not like. If you're gonna say you are my friend, be a friend.
For me or just
be for me. Like,
or just don't.
Be that person. If I say fam, yeah, put on your trainers, right?
Don't ask me questions. Just wear your trainers.
Wear your trainers. I'll pick you up. We go do the thing.
These exes, yeah, especially the ones that named the children after the names of the children that we're supposed to have.
That was me.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Motherfucker, fucking bitch ass face, motherfucker.
We need calming tea. Come in my house.
Where's the sage?